From the Crush Studio in sunny Florida, this is the Disney Crush Podcast. And now your two tempests in a teacup, Dave and Tony Ann.
On this week's The Disney Crush Podcast, our friend Ricki joins us to talk about his upcoming trip from the UK, 10 days at Walt Disney World. First time, he's bringing a first-timer, and we're going to talk about all his plans. Episode 316 of the Disney Crush Podcast is starting now.
All right. Well, we're glad to have Ricki with us, and I can't believe he's taking a first-timer. Is that correct? The first time ever Chris has ever gone?
Yeah, it's the first time.
Oh, my gosh.
We've been together since 2019, and I've got him into Disney.
Cool.
So we've done the A to Z of Disney, as in
all the
watching
movies.
the films. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I'm taking him. So don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see.
Well,
Nice.
he's going with a seasoned pro because you've been there quite a few times, so I think it'll be all right.
Oh, over 50. Well over 50.
Okay.
Nice.
That's good.
Nice.
See, there's a difference. When you take someone that's never been before and you've been to Disney that many times, I think it makes the experience for the newcomer to be so much better. It's just because you've been to the parks, you know how to navigate them, you know what to do. You know what to show them, what not to show them, what not to waste time on, what to spend more time with. So I think
knowing the person, I think, because everybody's different.
True.
Yeah.
We all like different things. I know that he doesn't like the music aspect.
Okay.
So I know not to go down that route. I know that he likes rides.
Okay.
But too much music might be overwhelming for him. So I know where to take him. So yeah.
So you're not going to the Frozen sing-along?
No. No, Frozen. He doesn't like Frozen at all. I think he lasted 5 minutes.
Okay. I love Frozen sing-along. I've never seen the movie, but I absolutely love Frozen sing-along.
Yeah, no. When we've been watching the films, I've been doing all the singing and the acting and everything, and he's just been looking at me thinking, what? It's going to be funny. I think it'll be funny. And I need to get as much video of his reactions as I possibly can.
Right. Yeah.
So how long ago did you last come?
To Florida, it was 2019.
Okay. Right before you met him? Or you already met him? Okay.
No, it was the January of 2019, and we met in the February.
Oh, wow.
So literally within like 6 weeks.
So there's a couple things you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I've not been on Mickey's Runaway Railway.
Right.
Because it was being built in California when I went to California.
Okay.
What else have I not been on? Neither of us are Star Wars or Marvel fans.
Okay.
But I have done the Star Wars side in California.
All right.
I think everything else I've done.
Okay.
I think.
Well, you haven't done Guardians of the Galaxy, and you haven't done Moana.
No, Moana definitely I'm going to be doing. And we're going to try and do that both at night and during the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were very honest with me when I asked you to come on the show that you do have a disability, and so that's going to give you some challenges in your traveling. Can you tell us a little bit about what your challenges are?
Yeah. Well, I've got it's a mixture of multiple sclerosis and neurosarcoidosis.
Mm-hmm.
So my muscles are very weak.
Okay.
Primarily in my left-hand side of the body, and I become fatigued very quickly. I've been living with this now for about 6 or 7 years, but it's got worse each time.
Mm-hmm.
10 years ago, I was running around Disney World.
Yeah.
Last time I went to California, I lasted 4 days out of 7.
Oh.
Now,
okay.
Disney World's a lot bigger, but I think breaks are going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be going back to the room with us staying on site.
Do like me and Dave, be crushers. Just don't hit the park too much.
No. With Chris as well, I don't want to overwhelm him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're a DVC owner too, right?
Yeah, I've got a DVC with my ex-husband, and the plan is for me and Chris to take it over, but we need to see whether he likes it first.
All right.
So
Okay, that's fair.
I've booked a lot of things which are going to be to his style, a lot of adulty things.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Do you use an electric scooter or
I'm
a wheelchair?
I'm going to be taking my own ECV, but I've ordered one for when I'm there, because the one I've got, the battery's not as strong. So at least I've got 2 that I can work with.
That'll be good. So do you plan on doing rope drop, or do you plan on sleeping in, or a mixture, depending on?
A mixture. We've got extra magic hours for 2 days because we're staying in deluxe. So we're going to be sleeping in them days.
Oh, absolutely. And then the next morning, probably.
And yeah, but we're going to be going by the pool, I think, a lot in the morning.
Good.
Well, Ricki, it gets cold in Florida. So
not for him.
Not for you. So your pool.
It's 2 degrees Fahrenheit, I think, now.
Oh
my goodness.
So, sorry, 2 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's 20 something degrees, 30. It's like cold there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Manchester. Everybody just says Manchester United or Manchester City, the football team.
Just the football teams, right?
Yeah. Neither is my answer.
Neither. You don't like either. Okay.
No, not a soccer person.
I think, yeah. So we have, as you know, we have other friends from the UK, and so we know a little bit about the challenges. I mean, our friend Kevin comes from the Isle of Wight, so he has to take a ferry. So his trip in the UK is 2 days before he gets to, but tell us about your plane, your travel day. What's that going to look like for you?
We'll be waking up probably around 4 a.m. Our flight is at 10:30 in the morning, and we will arrive, I think, about 3:15 p.m. your time.
Okay.
And we've upgraded to premium as well for a bit of extra comfort.
Good.
And it's Chris's first long haul flight.
Oh,
He's
wow.
never flown long haul before, so it will be a first for him.
Oh, wow.
Flying alone. So if he don't like the flight,
then
he's going to be grumpy. He'll know he's got to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just get him into Disney as fast as you can, so he'll be happy.
Do you have plans that first day, or are you just going to get back to the hotel? Because by 3:50, by the time you get from the airport to the hotel, your room should be ready. So you're just going to stay at the room, or get something to eat and stay at the room?
We've got Sonar booked.
And you're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge?
Animal Kingdom, yeah.
Okay, that'll work.
It's Animal Kingdom, Kidani for 7 nights, and then the Swan. We booked an extra 2 nights staying at the Swan.
I saw your dining reservations. You sent me your itinerary, and it looks like you're doing a lot of eating at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Is that just so you could be relaxed and not have to rush around getting any place? Yeah, that's a good plan, I think.
Yeah,
especially if you don't want to overwhelm him.
Yeah, if we're going to be in the park, I've made sure that it's kind of mid-afternoon, and then in the other resorts, it's either going to be leaving the park, going to the resort from the park, or staying at the hotel in the afternoon for an early evening meal.
Okay.
Running about everywhere.
Yeah, before we go any further, can you kind of tell everybody like your Disney story, like how you even started going to Disney, what the whole process?
Yeah. So my earliest memory of Disney was when I was around 3 years old. So this would be many, many moons ago. And I can remember watching Mary Poppins eating Mr. Kipling fondant fancies, and its little, I don't know whether you have them. They're like little cakes. And I was hooked, and my mum and dad could see that Mary Poppins was the first film, and they kept kind of buying me the movies and taking me to the movies. And it was Disney then just became the start of the journey. I can remember going to I used to stay on International Drive a lot because my mum and dad used to drive over there. But then as I got older, we started then staying in Disney itself. And in 2001, we stayed for 3 weeks over the holidays. So it was all through Christmas and into the new year. And it was the best thing that I've ever experienced. And from that point, I then met my ex-husband, and he was a Disney fan. And we were going every year, every sort of 1.5 years, staying on International Drive. Now, in 2012 was when we became DVC members, and how it happened was we got a good deal to stay at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And we came back to the room one night and we turned on the TV and it was DVC. And we was looking at the DVC advertisement and we thought, oh, that looks good. So I started Googling it. So that's dangerous because when you see how many people and what they say about it, I was intrigued. Right. So we went to the showing of DVC and having a meeting with the rep. And we ended up just buying there and then. And
so what's your home resort?
Animal Kingdom.
Okay, Animal Kingdom is your home resort. Okay.
We've got 180 points in Animal Kingdom, which is enough for us because that's either one 2-week stay or one big stay, as in a 1-bedroom.
Right. We talked about that you're going to eat a lot at Animal Kingdom Lodge for comfort and ease. But are there any other restaurants that you're really looking forward to? Any places you haven't tried? Or
well, in 2020, we should have been going to Topolino's Terrace for breakfast. But because of the pandemic, that trip was cancelled. So that I am looking forward to because we're having breakfast at Topolino's Terrace.
That's a fun one.
And I think I like the food no matter where in Disney, but I think I ate at Tiffin's on my last visit in 2019 and I loved it.
Nice.
So Tiffin's I'm looking forward to. And
You've got a lot of nice places like that picked.
Yeah, Chris likes food.
Oh, he's a foodie.
That's how I'm getting him in, you see.
Yeah, like, you got to get him with the food.
Showing him all the food and what I know that he'll like. And then saying, oh, we'll take over DVC now.
Yeah, so I'm looking at their itinerary right now, and they've got Sanaa and Jiko, Boma, Morimoto, Yak and Yeti, Tiffin's, Topolino's Terrace, 50 Prime Time.
And then eating at 50's Prime Time.
Okay.
No,
is Chris prepared?
Yeah, I've prepared him for it. Literally, for the past 12 months, I've been on YouTube, and it's a regular thing because I'm in bed normally all the time. So when we're having our evening meal in bed, we're watching YouTube, and it's a regular thing. Every night we will watch a video on YouTube about something. And yeah. Food, and more food.
Were you going to tell us a story? You started to say something about your ex and 50's Prime Time?
Oh, sorry, 50's Prime Time. My ex, he never wanted to go. And when Chris saw it, he was like, "That looks fun," and I said, "Well, let's do it then." So that's why.
It is fun.
50's Prime Time.
It is fun. Grand Floridian Cafe, Liberty Tree Tavern. Oh, you're doing the private boat ride. You're doing the fireworks.
Yeah, it's the specialty firework cruise.
Yeah,
and there's a reason for this. We're getting married in February. So it'll be nice to be on our private pontoon.
It is.
And with his first time. With me on the scooter, I don't know how busy it's going to be after the fireworks.
Yeah.
and I know that it has been busy in the past when I was abled. But the fact that we'll just be on the boat,
it'll be nice because they'll bring you back to.
Nice for that,
are you leaving from the Contemporary or the Grand Floridian? Do you know where you're?
Floridian.
Okay, yeah. So you could just get you just get out of there from the Grand Floridian, which will be nice.
Take us to the water pageant as well.
Yes. When we did it, the boat left and they took us around the lagoon and we saw the water pageant and we saw the fireworks. So it was nice. It was really nice. So
he's both of us are really looking forward to that.
And they have snacks and soft drinks and things like that. And you can, I don't know if you or Chris drink, but you can bring alcohol if it's not in glass containers.
We're not much of a drinker.
Yeah, but I've got to tell everyone that's listening.
Yeah, because if you didn't tell them and they're like, man, you should have told me, I could have brought a beer or two.
You can, as long as they're not in glass containers. You can on those pontoon boats. But that's awesome.
Yeah, you won't regret that one. That's a great one. Yeah, we love that one.
And if you're inclined, I know you've got the scooter, so it's difficult with the transportation. So you're probably going to rely on Disney transportation most of the time.
Yeah.
But if you're someplace and you don't want to go back to a park, I know our friend Judy did use the minivans. She did have to wait a little while because there's only a few that are handicapped accessible, but she has a scooter and they were able to take her. And it's a little more money. It's a little more expensive than a regular cab, but it's an option if you're stuck somewhere.
We're going to be using the minivan from Animal Kingdom to the Swan on the morning of transfer. Okay. Because we're staying at the Swan, they've told me that they can't transfer the luggage because of it being Marriott.
I've heard people's experience with that is mixed. It depends on who they talk to, but a lot of people have been told no. So you're better off just doing it that way.
Yeah.
So you think he'll be a good sport about character dining? Because you've got a couple. You've got Topolino's, you've got Cape May, you've got Garden Grill.
We went to a place in Holland called Efteling in February this year, and it was to see his reaction on theme park and characters. And he loved it.
Oh, good.
So he was interacting with Pardo, the character Pardo, or the Mickey equivalent.
Right.
And he got into the spirit. So I think he'll be okay.
That's awesome. You're gonna convert him. You just watch.
I will convert him. I have to convert him.
That's right.
Because for what it costs for us as non-DVC members to go there, and he's seen how much it costs for the normal thing that we have. And he will.
He better.
My most best, for him to say, yes, loved it, want to go back. That's
awesome.
It.
Which rides or attractions are you looking most forward to? Now, you told me that Chris is not into the music attractions, but what kind of attractions do you like?
I like all the mountains. I think, obviously, Splash is changing to Tiana, which I'm gutted about. I wanted to go on that at least one last time.
Yeah.
But I think I'm looking forward to Mickey's Runaway Railway because I haven't done it.
Okay.
It's a new one for me. And Mickey is one of my favourite characters anyway. So I'm looking forward to that. And I am looking forward to Chris's reaction for the Tower of Terror.
Oh, okay.
Because he's scared of lifts.
Well, he's never going to get one on one again if you take him on the Tower of Terror.
He'll be fine. I'll hold his hand. Tell him everything's going to be okay.
Do you think? Do you think you're going to ride Tron? They have the car in the back that you could sit in.
We'll see if I can get a virtual queue. I've been to Shanghai.
Oh, so you've ridden it?
So I've ridden Tron years ago, 2016, I think it was.
But you said Shanghai. You think he likes the thrill rides?
He's
he might like it.
Fan,
he might like it.
Yeah, it's very short.
What
So,
it is short.
Yeah,
It is short.
yeah.
But Guardians of the Galaxy is not. It's good. I think he'll like that.
Guardians is not short at all, and it's an amazing ride. Yeah.
We'll see.
You see.
He gets motion sickness.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And with my tablets, I'll probably just be kind of, I'll end up going back to the room, I think, afterwards,
Okay.
if I went on it. So,
Okay.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Okay.
We'll have to see what happens, I think.
Yeah, I have a tendency to get motion sickness very easily too, but I think that I just get into it so much that I kind of forget about it because it's so amazing, and it didn't bother me, if that helps.
So we'll have to see.
Yeah.
But it won't be one that we would do first.
Right.
If on that day.
Just in
I'd have
case.
to see how he is with other rides and get it from that. I will probably be okay. I'll probably feel tired
Mm-hmm.
afterwards with being spun round.
Yeah.
But him, I don't want him ending up in what's it called, Mickey First Aid.
You're right. That's the worst. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Although they're very nice people in there, that's not where you want to be at Disney, right?
I'm looking at your itinerary again, and I see that you have planned to explore a lot of the other resorts. You're going to hang out. You're going to check out French Quarter and Art of Animation and Old Key West, Saratoga, the Boardwalk. That looks, really.
That's planned for the DVC aspect.
Oh,
Showing
to see other
different
places we
resorts.
could stay. Chris,
Yes.
look at all these places we can stay. And it'll be Christmas. So when you go to breakfast at the Grand Floridian, you'll see the tree and the gingerbread house. When you go to the beach club, you'll see the carousel.
Yep.
Be sure. Oh, you're going to Yachtsman's. I haven't seen a picture yet, but they have a gingerbread lighthouse at the Yachtsman this year.
I believe
So you're gonna hit all the resorts, and you'll be in Animal Kingdom where they have the gingerbread giraffe. and zebra. Zebra. That's how you say it, right?
Zebra, yeah.
That zebra for you Americans.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
That's right. So yeah, you'll see all the. That's really cool. You'll get to take him and he'll see all the Christmas decorations. Because we failed to mention you're coming December 1st through the 10th.
December 1st
right?
through the 10th, yeah.
Nice.
December 1st through the 10th. That's a nice little trip. That's a good,
Yeah.
I say nice little trip. That's a nice long trip.
Yeah.
That's actually
10
short
days.
for someone from the UK. Though,
Well,
isn't it?
yeah, you're right. Because you got the travel day and all that and then traveling home. But that's just enough time to get Chris hooked. You're right. Just enough time.
Yeah, but we've added the 2 days on. It was only going to be 7 nights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I thought I want to try and get everything in.
Yeah, and I think if you want to take a more relaxed pace with him, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So
You don't want to push a newbie too hard because then they get frustrated. You want to just take those breaks, take it easy with them.
Right.
Let them kind of dictate how they're doing, watch how they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've told him that if he feels overwhelmed and he's had enough,
mhm.
then we'll go out of the park,
Mhm.
yeah.
get a drink somewhere,
Right,
have
and-
some food somewhere, and then come back maybe. Or
I was going to say, I know you said you guys are not big drinkers, but don't be afraid of the lounges. Even if you're not, you could have a soft drink and an appetizer, a small plate or something, some kind of charcuterie or sliders or something, because that's what we do a lot of times. I have Michael, and when he gets overexcited, we'll find a place where we can just sit down, have a cool drink, have a little bite to eat, and it makes all the difference. So, I mean, consider Nomad Lounge. What are some of the places we like, Dave? For Magic Kingdom Day, we'll leave and go to the
Steakhouse
71 Lounge, or the Tambu Lounge at Poly, or the Enchanted Rose at the Grand Floridian, or even just go sit in one of the lobbies. Just because there's couches all over. So
can't remember what the lounge is called in Animal Kingdom, but I know there's one there.
Nomad Lounge. That's the Nomad Lounge.
Oh, is that the Animal Kingdom Lodge?
Oh no! No. That's the Victoria Falls. Is that what it's called?
I think something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom Lodge. Yeah, Victoria Falls. I've never stayed in Jumbo House. I think that's Victoria Falls.
The rooms are smaller. DVC rooms are smaller in Jumbo.
Oh, really? At Jumbo House?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Are you guys planning any time for Disney Springs?
Yes, we've got Disney Springs on the Sunday, so Sunday the 3rd, and that day we're doing a first. We're going to Cirque du Soleil.
Nice.
Drawn to life. Been 50 plus times, never done Cirque du Soleil.
Okay.
So it's going to be nice to do something different.
With him, so it's
Still
your
have
first
the
time
Disney,
too.
Yeah, still have that Disney feel, but not in your face, and we can just sit down, watch the show.
Yeah.
And then that's the day we're going to Morimoto, Asia.
Nice.
Well, and we're going to do the Christmas tree trail as well.
And I see that you got on that same day is chill by the pool.
Yes. We'll be doing a lot of chilling by the pool. Our water shoes just arrived yesterday.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
Let's hope, you never know. The weather could be perfect.
Chilling in the pool yesterday.
Your own pool.
Yes.
Yeah.
But my pool's not heated, so it was like 70 degrees in the pool. It was cold. It was cold for me in the pool, but I did my laps. I did it. So I see that. What is this cigar lounge? Is this off property you're going to?
Yes, it's the Corona Cigar Lounge at the top of International Drive.
Okay.
Chris and I smoke cigars.
All right.
So we've always wanted to go to a cigar lounge. So we're going to the Corona Cigar Lounge.
Nice.
Now they have one in Disney Springs too, right, Tony Ann?
No, they closed it.
Oh, did they close it?
And it wasn't really a good cigar lounge because it was right there in Disney Springs. It was very strange because like you looked out into Disney Springs and everybody could see you, and it wasn't very, I don't know. From what I understand of cigar lounge connoisseurs, it was not very relaxing.
I never went in. It was called Sosa. Was it Sosa? I never went in it ever.
I walked in it to take a picture of something, and then I walked out.
Right. I know a lot of people complained about the smell.
I think that was another thing too, is that you couldn't smoke in Disney Springs, so you had to just stay inside. It wasn't a good fit for Disney Springs, I guess.
No, I think with it being family orientated, I agree that it wasn't the best place. But the good thing about Florida is that there is always something nearby.
That's true. So that's what I tell people when they pack like their whole house. Like, we have stores here in Florida. You can have stuff delivered even. You don't even have to go out. But
yeah, I'll get something delivered to your room.
Right. Absolutely.
Or hotel.
You had said to us why you decided to buy DVC. Were there any challenges buying DVC coming from the UK? Is there any red tape you have to jump through?
From what I can gather, it's against the law to buy a timeshare on UK soil.
Oh. So
don't quote me on that, but I think it's against the law, so you can't physically buy on UK soil. So we bought direct in Disney World, so that was fine, and we signed there and then on the day. But yeah, it's against the law. I'm pretty sure it's against the law.
Wow. I know our friend Kevin bought resale, and I know he said that there were hoops he had to jump through to buy. So that might be why, if that's true. Maybe. If that's what the law is.
I don't know.
They don't like timeshares in the UK, huh?
No. It just doesn't happen here.
Yeah. Well, timeshares don't have the best reputation. And when you try to explain to people that DVC is very different than a regular timeshare, people who don't understand, they kind of like roll their eyes at us. It's not the same thing.
It's unique.
It is. It keeps it not only keeps its value, the value has gone up. And most timeshares, the minute you sign the dotted line, you're out your money and you can forget about it.
Yeah.
So,
but worth it. If anybody was ever thinking about DVC, especially from the UK or Europe,
Right.
I would say do it because you will save thousands.
Right. Yeah, the length of stay. And when you're staying that long, you want to be comfortable. You don't want to be crammed in a little Pop Century room if you're there for 10, 14 days, it's nice to have nice accommodations.
Yeah. Or if you wanted to go more often, to split it up. So you could have a week, because DVC, it's so you can go back, and once you've done it all, you're going repeat. Right. So what we've seen over the years is we used to run around the park, open till close, but now it's more of a relaxed pace. What do you want to do now? Right. So you don't need the 2 weeks. You could do a week and still do all that you want to do.
Cool. Nice. You're going to relax. The other thing is you have those nice pools at the DVC resorts. So
yeah, I love I do like the Animal Kingdom pool.
Yeah.
And the savannas. We've got a savannah view.
Nice.
As well, I've got a 1-bedroom savannah.
I see all these fabulous places that you're going to be eating at. Are any of these going to be new to you, Ricki, for the first time, maybe, or no?
Topolino Terrace, Compass and Ale, 50's Prime Time. I haven't eaten in before. Yeah, that's it. Them are the only three.
Okay.
Morimoto Asia. I haven't eaten in Morimoto Asia because my ex didn't like Asian food. So he never used to want to do it. So
it's wonderful. I love it. That's one of my favorite restaurants, Morimoto Asia. I have a few favorites, and that's one of them.
Well, we were gonna do Chiki Sai, the new one, but I think the variety, Morimoto Asia was the one that we both said yes.
Yeah, they have. I don't know if you eat duck, but the duck is very good. They have a special that's loco moco that's very good. The burry bop is delicious. The ribs are amazing. So there's a lot of things.
We're going to eat everything.
Oh, good.
Literally,
good.
Yeah.
Good.
We're bringing the cash, and we are going to just eat everything.
You're just going to eat everything. Okay. I saw that you're also going to Steakhouse 71. That wasn't open in 2019, so that must be new too.
Wave. Yeah, it was the Wave.
It was the Wave back then. Yeah. Were you going breakfast there? That's not my favorite breakfast. I'll be honest with you, but that's okay.
There's a reason for that because we're going to the outlets.
Oh, okay.
We're going to the outlets that day, so that's where it's the monorail. I call it the monorail bubble. We always eat in the morning.
Okay.
I always eat around that area because it's just better for the transportation to go to the outlets, because Animal Kingdom's the furthest we go. So because we're not driving, we get a ride share. It's better to be up there for ease to get onto International Drive.
Okay, cool. You talked about you bringing the cash. I know our friend Kevin had a problem with a couple of years ago. He came and he told his bank he was coming. And the first time he tried to put something on his card, they stopped his card. But I know the last time, this past trip, he had no trouble. He said he used, what is it? Revolut? Is that my thing? Am I saying that right?
Revolut.
He said he had no trouble with that was. And Apple Pay. He used Apple Pay.
I've got two cards, Revolut and Starling Bank. Both, you can use it through your phone.
Oh, okay.
So if it gets blocked, you can unlock it on your phone.
Oh, nice.
They didn't have that back then. That has happened to me. My card got blocked. And it was a nightmare because this is before apps.
Yeah.
And having to contact your bank, a British bank from the US, isn't fun.
No.
But no, they say technology is bad. Now it's getting better.
In this case, it's better.
Yeah.
Good.
But no, I've got plenty of options to use.
Well, we're going to have Ricki back on after he completes this trip to see how it all went. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
If you'd ever want to think about coming back on, that'd be great.
Absolutely, yeah. It'll be. I'll get what we liked and what we didn't like.
Yeah, That would be great.
how it went.
Mm-hmm.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
No, I'm more than happy to do that.
David, do you want to ask your famous last question?
Yes.
Your famous new last question.
Yes. If you were to go back in time and tell your newbie self some good advice about Disney and going to Disney, what would that be?
Get DVC earlier.
Yeah.
We've heard that quite a
Definitely.
few times. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get DVC earlier.
Yeah.
Because we would have paid it off earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And probably added on as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Added
Yeah.
more points on.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Imagine if Chris turns to you and says, let's buy more points. It's not going to happen, is it?
No. But never say never.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. See?
Well,
Say
good
never.
luck with that. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Ricki, thank you so much for joining us. We've been trying to get you on for a while and we had to work out some things, but I'm glad that you joined us. You've been amazing. I hope that we get to meet. I don't know. December's crazy, Dave. I don't know if we'll be able to get over there, but if we can, we will.
Yeah.
Don't
'Cause-
worry about it because being DVC, I'd be coming back anyway.
Oh, you'll be back. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And they're going to get more
We're
points.
coming back in 2025
Okay.
because we're doing the cruise.
All right.
We're doing a Disney cruise.
Nice.
Me and Chris. So we'll definitely be back in February.
Very good.
Wonderful. Oh, for my birthday. Good.
And my 40th.
Oh, good.
Oh,
My
Oh, we should have
40th,
a
our first wedding
Big
anniversary.
party. Big
wow.
party.
A lot going on, right? Time to party.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you so much, Ricki. It's been great having you on.
Oh, thank you for having me.
All right. Well, I guess
Thank
that's going
you,
to do
everyone.
it. Tony Ann, anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, I guess that's going to do it for this week's Disney Crush podcast. Say goodbye, you guys.
Goodbye.